That's very difficult to see because we really have to assess all the pros and cons and the ramifications if it would not fulfill the requirements. For example, it could also lead to a higher base price, or it could lead to gas sailing away from Europe, quite literally even. And of course we have to make sure that we have all that under control, and that's why we tasked the energy ministers to work on this.
But it's basically these summit conclusions it's a lot about studying, assessing, examining. If European citizens could understand first of all these conclusions, do you think that he will feel relieved that leaders have taken a decision to minimize the price spikes that they are suffering?
What they see now is that after Prague, where we clearly stated the intention to bring the gas price down whilst preserving the gas supply, that now you have the meat on the bones in the sense of these are the concrete projects we are working on. But at the same time, this is extremely technical. We have to make sure that we do not make mistakes. And therefore we are tasked the energy ministers to take this forward. And some of the proposals are easier to implement, like joint purchasing. For example, to fill the storage capacity for the winter of 23-24. And some are more difficult, like the Iberian model, like preventing spikes in the gas prices.
Minister, can I possibly ask, what are you then going to say to your citizens when you go home? What is the message?
That here are 27 leaders who in Prague already committed to bring the gas prices down, whilst at the same time making sure that the gas flow will still come to Europe. And that today we took the next step based on what the energy ministers have prepared to really bring this forward. And there are proposals now which the energy ministers will work on, which are easier to implement, like joint purchasing. But there are also proposals which will take more time to assess all the pros and cons, like the Iberian model, like taking out the spikes in the gas prices, because it sounds easy, but you have to make sure that the gas is still coming to us.
There are no quick solutions to this crisis?
No, but the fact that we have this commitment, already after Prague you saw that the gas prices had already come down since August. They came down a bit further. And I'm convinced that based on today, that will continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Good night. Bye-bye.